I'm Sarah, lead physio at the Samson Centre. I'm going to lead you through a sort of 20-minute stretching programme either down on the floor, or I'm going to do it here on one of our treatment couches, which are quite firm. But ideally you want to be on a firm surface, not a too squidgy bed. Pieces of equipment I've got today: I'm going to have a pillow. I've got a soft Pilates ball, but you could use a pillow instead, or a cushion. It's just to go in between our knees. I've also got a Pilates ring for some stretches, but again, if you don't have one of these, you could use something like a dressing gown cord, something which has got a little bit of give. Sometimes the TheraBand is a bit too stretchy, but a dressing gown cord or an old tie might do the job. So we're going to start lying down. So before we start any stretches, you want to make sure you're in the best alignment you can be. So chin over chest. If you have a little feel at the front here, you're going to feel the front of your pelvis, and those bones there, you want them thinking about sort of poking up towards the ceiling, and then your legs might be a little bit open. So before we start, just get a feeling of that position down on the bed, where we want the right side of the body to look as near enough as possibly we can to look the same as the left, so you've got some symmetry. So we're going to start off with some hamstring stretches. I'm going to use the Pilates ring, but as I said, you could use a dressing gown cord. So we're going to start with the legs bent up. I'm going to place the right foot into the handle, and I'm holding the other handle with both my arms. And I'm going to reach to knee to chest, foot to ceiling. Knee to chest, foot to ceiling. So you can see here I've got my other leg is bent. So we can maybe start off with it bent. Okay, so breath in, bend your knee. Breath out, see if you can straighten up towards the ceiling, and then we're going to hold it here. So you can really think about sort of reaching and pushing into the circle. And now I'm going to straighten my other leg long. We're going to hang out here. So the advantage of using a hoop like this is that you can really sort of draw and pull into the leg. You just want to just give the muscles some time to open up. Okay, so now I'm going to take the ring in my right hand, rest my left arm down. I'm going to take my leg and my arm out to the side, so opening through the inside of the leg. Not rushing, just taking the time. And then we're going to draw the leg back to the centre. I'm going to switch over hands, so my left hand's holding the ring now, and I'm going to draw the right leg across the left side of my body. It's quite a powerful stretch there. Ease back to the centre. Going to bend the knee. I'm going to interlace my fingers now around the back of the thigh, so I'm just supporting my leg, and I'm going to come into my foot. So point and flex. Point and flex. Really see if you can get that point, all of the toes pointing together. Drawing it back, point, draw back, and then pause in that sort of natural resting position. We're going to circle. 3, 2, 1, and round we go the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's great. We're going to ease that leg down. And then we're going to repeat on the other side. So left foot in the handle, reach up, so knee to chest, foot in the direction of the ceiling. Knee to chest, reaching up. Breath in and out. Okay, so this next one, we're going to come up and hold it. And then you can send your other leg long on your bed or down on the floor, so you've got that nice L shape. Thinking about extending and reaching into that knee. I'm going to hang out here for a moment, no rush. So I'm going to take the handle with my left hand and come out to the left. Try not to hold your breath here, but breathing nice and freely. Going to come to the centre, switch over, and then leg across the body. Ease back to the centre, and then bend your leg down. So interlace your fingers behind that left knee, coming into your foot, point and flex. Some circles. And then to the other way. And then we'll pause in the centre and then bring that leg down. We're going to come into some shoulder bridges now, so I'm going to just move down the bed. And I'm going to place the ball, or you can place a cushion in between your knees. And probably remove your cushion. Find down there. So we want to start off nicely aligned, so toes pointing to the wall in front, crown of the head to the wall behind, arms down. And we're going to start off with that little pelvic tilt, so tucking the tailbone under. We're going to roll up vertebra by vertebra, coming up to the top. Big breath in. And then we're going to roll down bone by bone. Got some cramp there. Okay, if you get cramp, you can just bring your heels a little bit closer into your bottom. Usually solves the problem. Up we go again, we're going to roll up, that's better, and then you're going to lift that bottom up high. This time we're going to take the arms all the way up and over the head, as if we're reaching to a bar behind us, so reach, reach, reach. The arms are going to stay put, and we're going to see then if we can roll down, bone by bone, and arms come down. Tuck the tailbone, rolling up, try and hold, reach, 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 and extend, hold, breath in, and then down we go, bone by bone, slowly does it, bottom hits the mat, and down. So it's a dynamic stretch, so we're moving, but we're getting that flexibility through the movement. Reach, reach, reach here. Trying to breathe out on the way down. We've got one more here. So tuck the tailbone, rolling up. Send the arms overhead. Reach to the wall behind you. See if you can keep the reach. Down we go. Lovely stretch through that mid-back, and your arms float down to your side. So we're going to keep the ball in between our knees. Place your cushion back in under your head, and I'm going to bring my ankles together now. arms open and palms up. I'm going to send my knees to the left, head to the right, a little twist, and then we're going to come through the middle, knees one way, head the other, and then to the centre. So you can take this movement at the pace that feels right for you. And we're going to do one more to each side here. So this is option number one. You're getting a really nice sort of rotation in your spine. And that might be enough for you. But there is another option. So I'm going to place the ball down. Starting with legs straight. So I'm going to bring my right leg up so my shin's parallel with the floor. So I'm holding my right knee in my left hand, and then I'm going to draw it across my body. And then you might manage to find the floor, or you could always rest your knee on the board or the cushion. Breathing into this. You're going to get a bit of a stretch around your rib cage, mid-back. Okay, so we're going to bring ourselves back to the middle. Changing sides. So my left knee is at 90 degrees. I'm going to hold the knee, drawing it over. There we go. Breathing in and out. So slow and steady with your breath, trying not to hold it at all. Easy in, easy out. I'm going to ease that knee back to the middle. Lovely, and then straighten out both the legs. Going to come into a stretch now. So we're going to stretch, basically create a sort of banana shape. I'm going to reach my arms overhead. Legs are straight. And I'm going to start off by sort of side-stepping my left leg out to the side. And then my right leg's going to come and join it. Left leg can come out. Right leg can join it, and then I can, once my legs are as far as they can comfortably go, you might be able to ease your body, top part of your body over to the right and left. So we're creating like a banana shape. So taking a nice full breath in. Sending it to the right side of your rib cage. And then we're going to draw ourselves back to the middle. So bring your upper body first, and then your legs. So everything like a pencil in the middle, nice and straight, and then we're going to take the legs to the right. So my right leg comes out, left leg comes to join it. And again, right, then left, and then maybe I can bring my upper body, curve it round to the right. So you're going to take your time to settle into this stretch. Again, thinking about sending your breath to the left side of your body. And then we're going to draw ourselves back to the centre. So upper body first, then your legs. And you can circle your arms down, knees in. And finally, we're going to bring the knees to the chest, one at a time. Connect the big toes, one hand on each knee. And we can circle the knees away from each other. A little lovely lower back massage. Breathing in and out. And then maybe you can change directions, coming out first and then in. Around we go. Pause here, so maybe you can just squeeze the knees into your chest. If you're super flexible, you might be able to come into that little yoga happy baby stretch. So I'm going to reach my hands through my legs. Hold the outsides of my legs. It's not very graceful. You can send the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. Get a bit more of a stretch through your hips here. So breathing nice and freely. And then when you're ready, ease out of the stretch, one leg at a time. Roll onto my side. Let's do a quick time check. How are we doing? Okay, we're going to do two stretches in standing. Let me just pop up a minute. Okay, so you're only going to be able to see the top part of my body, but you'll get the feeling. So we're going to start nice and tall. Feeling hips are about feet are at hip width, tailbones tucked under, arms hanging at the front, and we're going to nod chin to chest, and we're thinking about rolling down, sliding my hands down my thighs, my knees, the shins, coming down in the direction of the floor, thinking about the crown of your head dangling towards the floor, arms are hanging. Space, you get that feeling there that I'm just sort of dangling. And we're going to take a breath in here. Lift your tummy away from your waistband of your trousers, and we're going to roll up, bone by bone, coming to the top. So breath in here, breathing out, chin to chest, rolling down. So we want your weight bit more bias towards your toes. Bend your knees if you need to. Big breath in. And roll up. Okay, so this time we're going to keep on rolling, rolling, rolling. So coming up to upright, nice and open across your chest. You're going to float one arm up to the side. So find your arm needs to be in the direction of your ear. Take a little side bend, looking down to the ground. Big breath in here, and as we breathe out, we're going to windmill the arms up and over. Okay, breath in, breathing out, windmill the arms over. So you want to check here that everything's nice and aligned, your bottom's not sticking out or too tucked under. Finally, windmill the arms over. Looking down to the ground, trying to keep everything feeling sort of connected but not too tense. There we go, big breath in. And bring the arm back down to our side. And we'll pause here for a moment, so we want the feet at hip width. Feeling it like a straight line all the way through your body, little cord drawing you up from the crown of your head. Arms are released. Shake your legs out. And we're going to leave it there. Checking my time, we're 19.5 minutes, so nearly on time. There's obviously so many other variations, and if you've got any requests of anything you'd like me to do, there's a whole sequence of stretches that can be done sitting, really to get into your lower back and your hamstrings. So maybe I've got another spare half an hour, I'll put together a sequence of those. Okay. Bye for now.